Everyone, Dr. Zleek here. Today we're looking at Sewage Plant, the medium track for Trials Evolution, and today we'll be using the Phoenix on this track. You can do this with the Scorpion, but personally I like to do the Phoenix. And we're aiming for a platinum time of 38 seconds flat with, of course, 0 faults. So there's quite a few ways to do this, and I'll go about explaining the most difficult way first, I suppose. So in order to do this shortcut, you have to be able to kind of pull off a decent jump, and so what I mean by that is, on this first jump, you'll need to land on this wooden pallet around there while leaning forward on your bike, and then as your front tire is coming off of the pallet and you're getting closer to the second pallet, you'll need to lean forward, essentially flipping your bike over, going full throttle, and so that should hopefully look something like this. And that's the jump you should get. And you should hopefully land somewhere, the best place is somewhere at the bottom of this pallet or near it, and then continue on with the track as normal. And so the other way, if you're not going to be able to do that, is to do the same thing except for you want to land. So again, it's eliminating airtime, so you can land a little bit sooner if you'd like, just to kind of shove off this platform here like this, and then just take this jump as normal. And so as with all inclines, you want to land back wheel into front wheel and just hop over this jump and get down as soon as possible. Then just lean forward in this jump, push off there, and then continue on. So from here, whichever route you took, you should be there anyways. Obviously the first one is faster, but it will take several dozen if not 100 tries to be able to get that down, let alone have a decent jump. A lot of times you'll land in this pool, or you'll land just weird and crash or whatever, so that's not any good. But either way, you should end up at this checkpoint. And then from here it's pretty simple what you have to do. You just have to, basically what I do is lean forward so your body catches that water, and you should be able to land past that checkpoint and hopefully somewhere down on these iron pipes somewhere, and just hop down to this next checkpoint. If you don't land, if you don't go over that, I'll show you what to do. Again, just jump down here. Oops. Hopefully climb this hill without too much trouble. Let's hop down here. Alright, so if you don't clear that checkpoint, what you can do is just take this low ride, and you can try to do this big hop and try to land past the second checkpoint. So as you can see, there's this downhill section here, and there's a downhill flatter section, and then another downhill section. Basically, if you're jumping from the previous pipe or whatever, you should hopefully land on that downhill section, the second one, and just go from there. You will hit this water, which will slow you down quite a bit, but then you'll hit another jet. Just continue leaning back on your bike, going full throttle, and try to hit that pipe just with your back tire and bounce pretty evenly. And then keep your speed up. You might want to lift your front tire up here, and that will just keep your bike lower overall and be able to hop a little more controlled. And then just full throttle to these jumps, hop over here, next checkpoint. Again, you want to lean forward to kind of catch the drift, or not the drift, but the force of that water blast. And you might want to do a few front flips or just one, and then land leaning back on your back tire. Continues your momentum. You actually want to lean back on these jumps. You don't want to lean forward because you will either flip or get too much air. I mean, you can lean forward, but I like to lean back. That way that front tire can clear that jump there. And then we'll lean forward and just keep your balance here by leaning back. Shoot bunny hops here. Watch out because that last water pipe can mess you up here, so make sure to just keep your balance. Lean forward and get your head over the finish line. So it is a little fast, but honestly, other than this first jump here and that second set of 3 water pipes, this track really isn't too difficult as long as you know how the water works by physics or whatever. So if you're having any real problems, you can just always hit all the water pipes completely flat and not really worry about it. That water pipe there, if you do land in front of it, it will actually give you that little burst of speed there, so it's not all bad actually. You can land down here, so again, swinging it back, catching that water there. Try to keep your momentum, or hop here. Catch this leaning forward, do a few flips. Hopefully not crash, like I just did. That front tire up again. Make sure to land, most of the time if you land in these pipes, the water will actually spit you back out, but you want to land on these platforms if possible. Again, just watch your balance on this one here, just lean forward and over the finish line. So doing it the easiest way possible would probably look something like this, where you just get as little airtime as possible. Just do this jump, land somewhere on here. You can either land further down and then just go, but sometimes I find it faster just to feather. Land here, just take this jump. Do a nice little hop over here, catch a speed boost from that. Just keep floating down here, get a nice little piece of air there. Keep your air time low, hit this one, land on the front wheels, leaning back into this jump. A little bit forward, and hopefully that pipe will catch you there. And then up and over. So we did miss platinum there by about 2.5 seconds. Obviously that's not my best run I've ever done, and you can do much better than that. And then obviously that first jump will save you a good 4 to 5 seconds if you do it right. It does take a lot of practice and a lot of attempts to be able to even do that. So let's go ahead and take a look at my replay time for that. So currently this is ranked 941st, the time of 32.219 seconds, actually just under 6 seconds short of the platinum time. So quite a bit different than the time I just ran, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm hoping this won't be glitchy because I have noticed that a lot of the replays on this track has been glitchy, so let's stop talking to the replay whilst I'm actually talking about it, I suppose. Alright. So we'll see here, just lean back to get that front tire up and then lean forward on that uphill just to eliminate my air time. I do land a little bit soon. And so instead of landing flat, I do land leaning into it. That gives my compression in my front wheels. So when I pull back, it comes up quite a bit. And then as you can see, that water just hits my back instead of me flying forward. It's not the best jump in the world, but it does the job, obviously, it being my best time. See me land. Again, preferably on that downhill ramp there. Keep my air pretty low on that, and I let the water hit my back there. It's normally better to, and so I don't know why I didn't crash here, but I got lucky, I guess. It's normally let the water hit your front on that second pipes because it'll keep your elevation up without losing it from the backflip. You also saw me there hit that second elevation or downhill part. Water, front wheel up. Bunny hop, water burst. Hit that with my back tire first so I can just get a nice bunny hop on the next one. Pushing forward so I can hit my stomach with this water. It's doing a flip. Actually let go of the gas here, and what this does by tapping the brakes is it stabilizes my bike, but also the momentum keeps me going. So I should be leaning further back here with my front tire, but it actually catches, and that's why I kind of do this like half flip thing. Fortunately that water keeps me up on those planks. You see me just make sure to keep leaning forward on that jump, and then getting that head over the finish line for 32.219. So I know this was a little bit rushed, and I can't really go into much detail because a lot of it is about just fluidity and making those jumps. So as long as you just try to learn this first jump, that should honestly be your biggest time saver, because I can save you several seconds and give you plenty of wiggle room for the rest of the track. Like I said, this is I can speak. This is my best time, and it's almost 6 seconds under platinum time. So if you can do anything relatively close to this, especially with that first jump, you should be absolutely fine. Until next time, guys, just make sure to comment or tweet for particular videos, and I'll make sure to have all of these up and Trials Fusion up in a couple weeks, and I'll see you guys later.